another stream. We are going to be playing some Elden Ring. Now, I have played some Elden Ring before. None of these are saves that I've completed, and none of these are saves that we're going to play. We are going to go into a new game, and I'm just gonna play some Elden Ring. I have completed the game before, so I know roughly what I'm doing. I am not what you would call a professional at Elden Ring. I can probably scrape by. I will probably not be the best player you have ever seen. If you have come looking for pro strats, I would politely recommend that you check elsewhere. If you're going to criticize my weapon choice because of your personal distaste of them, please leave. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to be playing PvP. I'm not going to be playing PvP. I might actually end up doing a few invasions, just because you need to for the Mogwin Palace medal. And if you've been around the Elden Ring community for a bit, you know about the bird. And yes, bird is indeed the word. With all of that out of the way, starting class time. Normally, a lot of people would immediately smash go wretch, go wretch, go wretch, because you get a blank slate. And while that's tempting, there is something I want to do that you cannot do without picking a certain class, but we'll go through the pros and cons of them all real quick. Wretch starts you at the lowest level, and you get nothing to start with in terms of items. The bonus is you get to build your character exactly the way you want to without any sort of downsides. The bad part is that you don't start with any gear. So getting things like armor and a decent weapon might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Confessor is largely what I would consider the worst class. It starts you at the highest level, which is 10, with the most investment, which normally, spoiler alert, means the most wasted points. You start with pretty bad faith and pretty bad intelligence on Arcane, but decent faith, strength, dex, and mind. Confessor starts with some pretty okay gear. The armor's not that great, but the shield and sword are serviceable. Not what we're going to be picking. I should go from the other way. Vagabond is great armor, great weapons, great shield, really poor stats, in my opinion, because you do not get enough endurance to be able to use everything in your starting kit without being on heavy roll, which is a real pain in the ass. But strength and dex being bumped, as well as vigor being at a 15 to start, is pretty decent. Warrior, toss the shield in the garbage, but the two scimitars are pretty decent early game weapons. The heavy early dex investment is not a bad thing, as is a quick point into vigor and endurance. The 2 points into mind are pretty much wasted this early, but will most likely be used later. The detriment is such a negative faith in Arcane. Warrior, or hero, I should say. Warrior is that one. Hero starts you with some ass gear, but some pretty decent stats. Like, not really bad stats at all. Arcane being an 11 by default is a bit of a weird number, but it does mean that for your early game Arcane needs, you're pretty much set. Dex being that low is a massive detriment, as is mind, but for the strength and the vigor, it's probably worth a pick. Bandit, is the one I have the least experience with. You start out with some pretty okay gear, including a knife that can do bleed. But having your strength dropped from the base 10 is not the greatest, but the dex and arcane investments can really pay off down the line. Astrologer is probably the easiest starting class. Somebody will probably try and at me, I believe is the phrase. But starting off with 2 glintstone sorceries, both that are pretty decent early game sorceries, and a staff to cast them with is really good. Having such a huge mind and intelligence boost this early as well for sorcery builds is insane. The massive downside is the drop in vigor, endurance, and strength. That's a... For fuck's sake, out of my chat. I don't know if you're a bot or if you're just a fucking harpy or something, but out. I don't want people self-advertising stuff on this channel, especially without my permission, and especially when it's NSFW stuff, because that's just not tasteful. Out. Vamos. Anyway, Prophet is a mixed bag. On one hand, great mind, great faith, serviceable arcane. On the other, piss poor endurance and nothing invested into strength and dex from the start, which is iffy. We'll get to Samurai in a minute, because that's the class I'm probably going to pick, and I'll explain why. Prisoner is probably the best all-rounder class. You start at 9, which is tied with Samurai for the second highest starting level, but you have a pretty competent spattering of Vigor, Mind, Strength, Dex, and Int levels from the get-go, which early in the game will help you through quite a bit. And you do start with a staff and a sorcery. The sorcery is Glint Blade, and it's pretty decent. I prefer Astrologer's Glintstone Pebble and Glintstone Arc myself, but in situations where you're fighting against enemies that have dodge AI, Glint Blade can be really helpful. Now, Samurai has obviously no intelligence and faith. In fact, it's down on intelligence and faith. But you start with a pretty good strength, a decent dex, a chunk of endurance, and a couple levels into vigor, and obviously mind as well. Now we're going to be picking Samurai. I'm just going to use base template. Detailed appearance. I'm just going to use this favorite that I have saved here, a blind swordsman. Name? What should we name him? Let's name him... What should we name him? Let's name him Misaki, after the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Misaki, the legendary swordsman. Keepsake, we're going to go with... I think we might just start with the extra seed for the extra flask. Or... No, we're going to start with stone sword keys. We're going to start with the sword keys. Now, the reason why I picked Samurai is because I have a weapon layout I want to try. And without going into New Game Plus, the Samurai is the only class that can get 2 of them. And that is, if you want to know the story, go and look it up on another channel or something. I am not a story guy. Now, let's see if I can remember the controls. Yeah, and that's this. The Uchigatana. The Uchigatana is a very competent early game weapon. Let's clear that because we're not going to use it. It's a very competent early game weapon that does a pretty good amount of bleed for this part in the game, but a fairly medium amount of bleed. And that's the main reason. The armor's decent. It's not the best starting armor. It's not the worst. And starting with a longbow also isn't the worst thing in the world. But let me. That's the That's the weapon art. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's go lose this first fight, probably. Oh. I need to pillage a corpse first. Nope. Press the wrong button again. I haven't played in a while. I might need a refresher course on some of the damn buttons. That's that. That's block. Jump. That's down item. That doesn't do anything. Yeah. That's right. This fight, spoiler alert, is not a fight that you are meant to win right now. You can win it if you are extremely good or you cheese it in some way. I'm going to give it my best go. I'm just going to throw in the towel, but the closest I've come to beating this is getting it down to its last 20% health. Right, come on. What you got? What you got? What you got? Out. Yeah, poop. I am way too rusty to have even made an attempt at that, really, but it's fine. Thank you, game. Oh, skip. Boom, boom. Yep, a cave of knowledge. I'm not going to go down there. I basically know everything I want to know, basically. If I forget things, I can just Google them. It's fine. But now, out we go. Touch grass. I mean, grace. Now, the reason why I picked, swordstone keys, or stone sword keys, is because I want to get in here pretty early, and it requires 2 stone sword keys, and the keepsake starts you with 2 stone sword keys. So, yeah, that just takes care of that part for me, basically. And I'll tell you what, for now I'm going to unequip the bow as well, because I don't think I'm going to use it. It doesn't push me into light rolls or anything, but it just gives me a bit of extra weight to work with. Out here we go, to the first steps. Lost Grace discovered. Thank you. Yes. Quickly rested it just so this is my spawn point. Stand up we go, and over to you, my good sir.
To the land. Of course you are unfortunate. Without guidance, you are fated.
fated to die in obscurity.
Are you familiar? You may also that. It will be even if it graces to cast a home.
Yep.
It's time to cast if you.
Right. Jump down here. Gonna give him a wide berth because you're not meant to fight him this early. Spoiler alert. Yeah, don't try and fight him fresh out of the first steps. That's what I think everybody who's done this game did on their first playthrough, and it doesn't end well. Church of Ella. No, I don't want to use that. I want to grab that. Thank you. Hello, Kale. I'll speak to you later. Hit this Grace. I'm not going to bother resting at it because I don't think there's a possibility we're going to die. Let me just talk to him first so I can get.
You should buy yourself a crafting essential. The kit costs at the import. Goodbye.
Yep, he's telling me to get a crafting kit, which I'm going to do. Because no doubt there's probably going to be something down the road that we need to craft. Let's do a sneaky. Hide in the bush. Ah, he saw me. Boom. Oh, that's some pretty decent luck. Getting a smithing stone 1 on my first ever kill of the game. That's some pretty decent luck. Get a backstab on this fellow. Come on. Ah. And yeah, I know I broke his stance and could have waited for the crit, but I didn't want to waste the time, really. Not that I'm speedrunning or anything, but, you know. Don't ask me how I hit him. I don't know. Now. Oh. Grab that. We might need it later. You'll see a lot of that, me grabbing everything, even though it's probably useless, just because you might need it later. We'll do this place in a minute. But I want to get... Wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Grace down here first and get Torrent. And then I'll clear this first place. And then we'll go from there, I think. Boom. Just because the map's up there and I have no idea where I'm going without the map. My sense of direction is awful. Again, sorry if you want to watch the story, go find it. I'm just skipping over all of it because I've heard it so many times.
To the foot. Then it settled. Summon me. I bequeath. It will summon a torrent. Treat him with.
I will do. Thank you, Molina. Right. And now we do some sneaky stabby shit. Mainly because, actually no, I'll tell you what, I'm going to back off. I'm going to come at this from the other side. Because the big dude with the partisan spear is actually pretty tough at this point in the game. Don't get me wrong, he becomes an absolute joke later. And he's not a boss tier enemy. But out of all the standard enemies, he is actually a giant pain in the ass to kill. If you're fresh out of spawn. Come at me. Crit that time to look awesome. Even though I really didn't need to. Ow. Drink. Oh, I forget I don't have flask upgrades or anything yet, so the flask is a joke. Boom. rid of you. Ow, roll back. Alright. There we go. Drink that. That's not good. We've already used up all of my flasks. Should be able to sneaky stab most of this stuff, though. Except you, because you're really not going to let it go, are you? Ah, that's the fucking vampire bat thing. Yeah, kill you. I really don't want to fight him without any flasks. But if he turns around and starts... Yeah, Pope. I kind of knew that was going to happen. As soon as I wasted too many flasks, I knew, crap. Well, let's go to the stake instead of this, and we'll go at this the other way. Right, that's... We can get my runes back in just a second. It wasn't a massive setback. I'm probably going to die a lot when I play this game because it's been so long since I've played it. Boom. Kill you. One great shield wielding fuckboy dealt with. And as a general rule, I found throughout the whole game, the enemies with great shields were the absolute worst to have to deal with, because anything except the biggest weapons just bounce off them. Right, touch this grace, although we're not going to use it immediately. We want that dude with the horn to fucking turn around before I make my move here. Come on, turn around. That's it, turn around. Turn around, bright side. Every now and then, 'cause I need you more than ever. Come on, turn around. Thank you. And now, I probably could have gotten him before this, but I wanted to be safe. We run parallel to him. Oh, shit! I thought he didn't think he'd see that. Pope. We're in trouble now. Because he's just alerted everyone. Shit the bed. Grab that. Let's see if I can get him to funnel down here for a bunch of one-on-one fights as opposed to one ginormous everyone pound on me session. Now the reason I wanted this is because it has the whetstone knife, which is what we're going to need. Come on! Funnel down, single file, single file. Single file, come on, single file. Is anyone even chasing me at all? No, I don't think so. Come on, single file. That's it. Down into my boss arena. Thank you. There we go. Drink one of these. And now we creep my ass back out here again. Hit this one with a stealth stab. Come on. That's it. Mr. Great Shield. Or you. You'll do fine as well. There we go. Oh, I got his greaves. That's it. Ah, I should have gone for the Pope. Back up. Focus. Do not lose. Come on. Come on. Make the first move. Ooh. There we go. And boom! Oh wow, I got his armor off of my first kill on him. That's pretty lucky. And that's not awful armor at this point in the game either. Don't get me wrong, it's not great either. Or actually, for this point in the game, it might be one of the better armors. You have no health left, so I'm not even going to bother doing the execution on you. Got the knife, I've got the map, so I've got most of the important shit. I just need to hit him with a little quick two-piece. And it's checking the mausoleums. This one I think is the Morning Star. Oh no, the flail. Oh yeah, the Morning Star's later. That's the one that's actually on a stick. And this one will be the Godric Greatsword, I think. Because this, I know this one here, the sword I'm about to get here, is pretty much the best option for an Lord Sworn's Greatsword. Is pretty much the best option for a basic one, a basic wretch, not wretch. The default guy with the club that starts at level 1 and a 10 and everything, because you can dual wield it, you can two-handed wield it, like, hold on, like this, to up your strength, to be able to use it without the downsides. But as I'm a samurai, I already have my Uchigatana, which will be just fine for the time being. Now, let me have a look then. We want... For now, I think we want to just blow straight past this to be able to get access to the area to the right, which is what we're going to do. Talk to her, skip all of it just to make sure I've exhausted the dialogue.
There's this light, but now you can see the rays upon a demigod. If the rays and the elder as an ally pray to face the
Thank you, goodbye. Now that I've rested, we use Torrent. We're not going to fight these. You can, but it's tiresome. And also there's a troll, so... I was just short. Annoying. And then we're here. That's our first golden seed since we didn't start with one. Kill you for bones. Might make some darts or something later. Oh yeah, I've got to remember to go back to Kale and buy the crafting kit. Which we will do at some point. Anyway, we're going to touch grass. We're going to rest. Yes, hello. Hello, Melina.
I'm searching for my purpose.
You're searching for who cares. No. Low-key, the story of this game, or the lore, I don't know if it has an overt story as such, but the narrative side of the game is pretty decent, to be quite honest. Yeah, we're just gonna add it to the Crimson Tiers because we don't have any spells or anything that are particularly FP consuming. Grab this. Go to you.
Everyone who only to have that, did you know? It's quite a lot.
Grafted by the spider.
You're all heading to enticed while that, but I don't have your. It's scary. I want to want nothing but. Can you
Thank you.
and it'll be glad.
Now I'll tell you what, just so we can get the other spirit ashes that I can get a minute, we're gonna first travel back here.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet I am the witch. I'd heard tell of a time upon looking the talk I thou art possessed to call forth.
I can call the spectral steed.
I was entrusted by Torrent's form.
My torrents former master, spirit calling bell,
Tis a
lone
bell
wolf
for calling
ashes.
forth. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erd Tree. The spirits will obey thine command but briefly. Now it is thine. Forgive my. I doubt we shall again meet. How long will it be before the time?
Okay. Thank you, creepy blue doll lady.
Well, you're back.
Buy the crafting kit. We're gonna buy the cracked pots because we can. Because we might use some poison pots or something later down the road. Because you can make an entire build around consumables and it will do pretty good. But the plan for this build is going to be Dex Arcane, simply because, in my opinion, Dex Arcane has the most amount of fun weapons. Whether it's, I don't think I'll use it, but whether it's the Rivers of Blood, the Nagakiba, the Bloodhound's Fang, and most of these are Dex weapons that have an inherent bleed build-up that you enhance by placing a blood whetstone on it, or a blood affinity on it. Ooh, Kaiden armor. Wow. I'm getting all of the armor today. Remove this. No. There we go. Me. We'll talk to old Swordy boy over there in just a second. But before that, we're gonna go. Actually, I think I might have gone in the wrong area. No. We'll go down here simply because I need to go down here anyway. We're just gonna blow through this. We might fight these dudes here later, because there is some loot here, but as of this particular moment, I just want, yeah, see there's loot over there. An exalted flesh. And I think there's a chest in here somewhere. Yeah, it was over there. But I don't care about it at the minute. Yes, we'll free you up there in a moment. And yeah, I knew that was coming because I've done this 100 times. Thank you. We're not gonna fight old Pumpkinhead, although I'll give him a quick smack on the way past. I do believe that's some smithing stones. Yep, smithing stone ones. Here is Limogurav. We are just going. Well, actually, we never really left Limgrave, but we're gonna. Hello, D.
No mistake, is there? Death has left its. I'm known as Eadmai, the village here, and worse yet, if you value.
Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Do 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 do. The Tibia Marina. Sorry, mate. Don't want to fight you at the minute. I think I have gone the wrong way from what I intended to do, but that's fine. Because there is something else we can do up here a minute before I just go back. Yep, we want to go into this church a minute. I hate to be wasting the Erdtree Leavrain as well, but I don't really need to do any farming right now. Well, probably do, but Anastasia, Tarnished Eater. Let me touch this grace at least, yep. And now oh. There we go. Whew! I don't normally do that first try.
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems Torrent
Yep.
had your whereas I may. There is but one I can take gathering.
Go to the round table hold. Let's go. Bum. Rest. I don't think I need to. I think I just have it by default, but you know, it's good. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back here. We want those for later, mind you, and I kind of wanted the Sacred Scorpion Charm, because we will probably use that in a second for a little while. And now we go the other way for a moment.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
I will help you out in a while, Bok, don't worry. I will not leave you hanging for very long. Determination. I don't think I'll use that, but it's nice to have it. You're never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time. Yeah, this is definitely the right way, I think. Or am I just being an absolute dumbass? I could be just being an absolute dumbass. Hold on. Yeah, I'm being an absolute dumbass because it's actually over that side that we freaking want. Oops. We'll be coming back over here later, but you know. slash. I always do this. Every time I play Elden Ring and I start a new character, I always do this. I'll run off the wrong bloody way. Yeah, because the map is down here. I don't want to run into that death bird now, though. And there is technically a quicker way to do this, but and actually, yeah, there is technically a quicker way to do this, but I don't really want to waste the time at the moment. I'll definitely show you how, mainly because we're gonna need to go and do part of it anyway, for something else in a minute, but. Do 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 do. Right. Map is here, which should be by two giant fucking rune bears. Let me remove this one. No, not put. Thank you. This game's waypoints can be a little finicky. There's the map. There's the frickin' cookbook that's here. And there's another angry rune bat. Ride, motherfucker, ride! Ow! What? Kenneth Height, you can piss off. Although I will grab that magic grease. And there is our target. Those of you that have played Elden Ring before, to any particular extent, will probably know exactly what this houses. There's a few things here that we need to pick up, obviously. First, let me touch this, just so I have it. Go around here, grab the flask and the crimson tear. Go over here and grab the sacred tear. We'll sort the sacred tear in a moment. Should be up here. Is a little ash of war that I want for a minute. Yep, there it is. Sacred Blade. Now again, if you're pretty experienced with Elden Ring, you'll know exactly what I want this for. But if you are not, again, I will explain / show you. The first thing I want to do is I want to use the tear to increase that. Let's quickly skip through Melina's dialogue.
Words of if you wish, where my lord, with thine he will well. Shall I turn? Let my
Oh yeah, I
share
forgot.
with
She has a cool thing.
your thoughts,
Now,
your ambitions.
For right now, I need...
He would follow.
I think it's 12 faith I need for what I need. It's either 12 or 15, so either way, by bumping it to 12, I don't do anything, but we're going to put the Holy Blade Ash of War on my katana for a minute. We're going to mix physic, put the Crimson Tear in the physic, pardon me, in the physic, just because it's basically right now an extra thing. Now let me see if I can remember where this wretched cave is. I think it's here. But no, the reason why I want that Holy Blade, or the Ash of War, is because when you use it on a certain enemy type, it ups your damage like 20-fold and skips a really annoying mechanic. Yep, here it is. This is the cave we want. That should disappear because I walked through it. Yep. While my dude's taking a year to open this, I will equip that for a moment. I will hit the rest, or no, hit not the rest, just hit the grace. Now, if I use this sword here, oh yeah, the golden effigy thing, interact with this just so it's functional. I don't think I'll ever use it, but you never know. Yeah, here we go. If I destroy this skeleton with a regular sword, it will do that, and if I don't hit it again, it will regenerate. Whereas if I do this, not only does this do a whole lot more damage, but if I hit him with a blade that's already imbued with this holy effect, they don't get back up. Which is handy. Now, I think these are... yeah, these are grave warp ones. Which we'll need at some point. In here, let me quickly equip these just in case. I don't think we'll need them, but you never know. I wasted the bullet, unfortunately, but hey. Yep. This just turns, this Ash of War, straight up just turns these skeleton dungeons into easy mode. Well, now that I have my first sacred tear, my frickin' my flask, my crimson flask, is actually not shit. Now, we want to get the other thing we came in here for, which, if I remember rightly, is down here, through this gap. And then through here, kill these fine gentlemen and grab the extra Uchi katana. Now, I plan, basically, for this to be the loadout now. I accidentally put the... Shut up. I've played this game before, I swear. This is basically going to be my loadout for most of the game, I think. We might switch between a few things, but this is going to be my main weapon combo. and this is the only one you can find. Oh, hey, I got a scimitar. This is the only one you can find in the game per playthrough. If you don't, or without a New Game Plus playthrough, and without picking the Samurai class. If you pick the Samurai class, you can get 2, which is why I picked the Samurai class, because I want to. Might as well grab the root resin, and we might as well kick the boss's ass while we're here. What boss is it? Yeah, okay. Don't think I'll need them, but just to make sure that I don't screw this up, we'll summon the Wolfie boys. Doubt I needed them, but that's fine. Crimson Dagger, which means I get... I forgot to equip my Holy Scorpion Charm as well. Oh well. But this will be a dagger. This will be a thing we equip for a while. What it does is it means every time I get a critical hit, which can be a backstab, or if I stance break somebody and hit a face stab on them, I restore a little bit of health. Not a lot, but it's still, you know, it's helpful. Now we're going to teleport back here. Oh, ow. I'm going to rest at this grace, because I want to take the Sash of War off. Undo. I'm not going to put either of these on here for a minute because we're about to get another one that we want to equip. And the target is down here. And funnily enough, here we go. We can actually see that castle in the distance as well. That's where we want to go. Now, there is some downsides to the thing that I'm going to be doing, which is obviously dual-wielding the Uchis. And that is, we're going to need, like, twice the... Oh yeah, there's a tier thing here, isn't there? We're going to need twice the smithing stones to do my upgrades. But... that's fine, because if weapon limit becomes a problem, or weapon upgrade limit or something becomes a problem, we're going to be getting another weapon that we will probably upgrade alongside our katanas.
Please, I'm angry.
Speaking of, might as well pick those up. Pick up the Armorer's Cookbook 3. He also has Trina's Lilies, which we might need at some point. Hug the wall. And grab this golden seed over here. Hop. Yep. In I go. Grab blood roses. Grab blood roses. Ah! Piss off, you feckin' rats. Literally just gonna ignore all these. I'm gonna drink this instead of a thingy. Oh, you sniping little bastard. And now I'm going to summon my wolves, because this guy is actually going to be a bit of a pain in the ass if I don't get killed right here. How is he? He does not normally follow me all the way up here. He does not normally follow me all the way up here. I might be dead. And I didn't get the bloody grace that's... Well, I'm going to discretion is the better part of valor this a minute. Is he actually going to try following? It's not bad. It's not bad if he does. It's just bad if the big pumpkin head does. Ah, I was afraid that was going to happen. Fuck. Oh, note to self. Remember to get the goddamn grace this time. Don't be an idiot. Because I don't think there's even a stake of America anywhere nearby. Either. Shit. Yeah. Fucking game. Right, we'll pass through Mistwood this time, I think. Just so I can trigger this objective for a different thing. About to drift into a storm. Sign of power. Show of force. Raise the anchor. Battleship is plotting its course. Pride of a nation. A beast made of steel. Bismarck in motion. King of the ocean. He was made to rule the waves across the 7 seas. Yeah, I'm kind of into Sabaton's music as well. Slicey, slicey, slicey. Now there should be a... yeah, there it is. Touch this grace. And rest of this grace. Add a charge to my flask. Awesome. And actually in here, I'm going to swap out my ashes. Now the reason I've done that is because this ash, the spirit jellyfish, while it uses a ranged attack, that ranged attack does bleed build up. Why are you following me up here again, man? You shouldn't normally do that. That's fine, I've killed him. Boom, boom. That's it, attack it. And there we go. If only my jellyfish back there would have attacked him a little bit sooner. But that's one of the things I wanted off of this. And that was that bloody slash Ash of War. Because that will be very useful throughout basically the whole game. Or it could be useful throughout the whole game. Until I get the stone that allows me to put Blood Affinity on other Ashes of War. Don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty good Ash of War. But there's just ones I like better after I can get the Bloody Slash Ash. Like, I actually really like, I don't know if it's usable on this or if it's only on the other katana swords that I've used, but I put it on the Nagakiba once, and it's twin slash or dual slash or something, and it's awesome. With a blood affinity, it's so good. Yeah, get rid of all of you. Grab the warrior's cookbook. I think that actually contains, yeah, the recipes for blood bone arrows and fletched blood bone arrows. And this is actually a decent spot to come and pick blood roses after the fact as well. Let's hit him with a quick back shiv. You want to go? Oh, he's not dead. Man wants to go some more. Alright. Come on. You and me. What do you think you're doing, stabbing my jellyfish? Bite me. And that's another piece for another quest. For another time done. Basically. Now we drop. And we should be out of, yeah, we're out of the dungeon type area. Don't think I'm going to bother with Selene, because I don't really think I'm going to be learning any sort of Harry Potter type in this playthrough. I guess let's do... Yeah, let's do this. So let's go over to Kale again. Good old Kale. The Church of Ella and my friend Kale.
Wait, well, you're back.
Howling in
Now,
Mistwood.
I know. Why not next time you hear the wolves howl? Don't fret, I just haven't eaten.
Okay. And let me purchase the cookbooks I can from you. Actually, hold on, that reminds me. I think I have some... Yeah, I have some of these. Just so I can use them all. It's not a lot of runes. It's 200 a small. But it's fine.
Goodbye.
Just so I have the crafting recipes in case I see anything that I want to craft. Like, we're not going to be crafting holy water. Fetid pots are pretty tempting. But until I get the thing that lets me cleanse myself of the status affliction, those are dangerous. I need poison blooms and toxic mushrooms. I know where to get those, but I can't really get those for a while. Afterwards, I might make all the pots I have into poison ones. And now we need to go back to here. Before I do the fast travel, I need to switch this with finger snap. And then we go down here. The bit that everyone loves about Elden Ring, setting up your run by doing all of the early game crap. Yeah, maybe not all of the things I do, but some of the things I do, if you've played Elden Ring before and you've played multiple runs, you will immediately recognize the kind of stuff that I'm doing. I call it run prep. It's stuff that not necessarily that I do for every run, like I don't go and grab the second Uchi every run, but like running over here, grabbing this, grabbing that waypoint, You know, it's certain things that you'll notice a lot of people do for every one of their runs. Now, where do I want to go now? Oh yeah, no, I'm doing the click thing, aren't I? Doing the finger clicking thing for me pal. Gold tinged excrement. I might end up making fetid pods before I can cleanse myself, just because they're easier to build apparently. Anyway, I put it here. Finger snap.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who
Goes by
Darrow.
Darrowell.
He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if I can offer you. Darrowell, and in need of a...
Right. Which is here. I want to go here because this is one of the weapons. This is the other weapon that I'm going to keep and level up throughout the run, I think. But... poo. I forgot to see this through and grab the waypoint that's around here somewhere. Okay, crap. Time for another decently long ride. Ooh. And before I go any further, actually, I'm going to quickly... Ash of War. Hold on, I need to know which one I have equipped in my true hand, or my main hand. Boom. Yeah, now the reason I'm doing this might look, on the surface, this might look awful. Because I'm losing a straight chunk of my damage. But I'm gaining an additional 12 blood loss per hit. And considering that I'm dual wielding Uchis, this gives me over 100 blood loss per hit. Or per 2 weapon hit combo. Which is pretty good. Now we are ready to head for the horn. Way, hey, roll and go. With our boots and our clothes, boys, we're on. We rollickin' randy dandy oh. Another song that I listen to probably too much. Could go down there, and we'll go down there in probably in a minute. We don't want to go over there. We don't want to go over there right now. Should be. Oh, I'll tell you what. Actually, I'm gonna quickly clear these numbnuts out because I think. Oh, that's not what I thought it was, but that's fine. Now there should be a grace around here somewhere. I think it's on this little sub thing here. No, it might be further round or down. I know this is too far over. There it is. Can never remember where this one is exactly. Oh, they're pretty young girls all come down in their frocks to be rollicking randy dandy. Now this is... I'm not even going to bother resting before I do this. to get back my physic after I use it. Because this boss is really easy even without Blide. But because I want to go down a bit of Blide's storyline to get his gear. Yeah, Blide the Half-Wolf. Summon him in. Don't think I need to summon him in just to do his dialogue before I do the fight, but, you know, why not?
Darrowell, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Oh, wow! He does do an awful lot of damage. Funny. Yep, hit him with that crit stab. And there we go. Didn't even have to use my Ash of War, and there's the Bloodhound's Fang, which is a really good weapon. I'm pretty sure this is the speedrunner's weapon of choice just because it's so good. You can get it super early, it's super easy to upgrade. The stat requirements on it, I'm probably gonna... I think my stats are probably gonna look something like... probably gonna try and get to 30 or 40 vigor. Probably gonna make mind maybe a 20 or a 25. Probably endurance a 30. Strength will probably cap out at 18 just to use the Bloodhound's Fang properly. Dex is probably gonna be the stat that gets bumped and bumped and bumped. That'll probably end up at like a 50 or 60. Oh well, that's probably the uncapped stat that'll probably keep getting levels until it's fully maxed. Intelligence will probably stay where it is. Might maybe put a point or two in it if there's some very important basic sorcery that I decide to use. Faith will probably stay where it is, again, unless there's some really important thing that I want to use that requires it. And Arcane is the other stat that's probably going to get bumped up high, because that's what designates my bleed scaling with my weapons.
Not to work for it, but don't say I'm not a man of my...
Somber 2.
Oh yes. If you venture north to Rhea Lucaria, tell him I sent he'll be sure I owe you one. That's enough chit this time we part.
Right, now let's see if I can do this next part without any further stat investment. Because I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this technically the cheap way. That well, this isn't really a cheat, but unless you go do the marina and talk to D, you won't know about this. I do, because again, I've done it so many times. But if you come down here, there is a sneaky little portal. Grail's Dragon Barrow. Now, I'll get the waypoint really quick and then show you where I am. Just in case something goes wrong. Let me boop. Yep. Now this takes me all the way over in this corner of the map. All the way past all this crap in Khalid. But this is one of the highest scaling areas of the game. So we will not be fighting basically anything. Especially not him. He's a tough motherfucker. Erdleaf flower. Let's grab that golden seed. Gonna grab this just in case. Because spoiler alert, we're not fighting that dragon either. Hell no. This is the bit that will look vaguely familiar, although I add an extra step onto mine. And it's just because it gets you just a little bit extra bang for your buck. And also because the place I'm going also has a weapon I would like to use in it. But no, we just nutmeg the giant annoyed dragon. Oh, zap, zip, bap, zip, bap, bop. We're not gonna fight that either, spoiler alert, because it will fucking crush us at this level, because we're like level 12. And this area, I'm pretty sure this area up here is recommended for level 100 plus. Hello Grail. This big dragon. We say hi to big dragon in a minute. We're not just gonna go right for it. But I want to rest here, just so that this is the respawn point. And I'm actually gonna spend the point I have available in Arcane. Because I want to get my Arcane up to snuff as quickly as possible. Now we're going to go quickly grab the map. Ah, no. We're resting to get that back because... Fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. And here we go. I actually went to the proper one this time. Boots and our clothes. We'll probably do that tower at some point as well. Probably some point sooner than we should because I'm stupid, but... In fact, no, I don't think we will because I'm not using a faith-based build. That tower has one of the best weapons, in my opinion, for a faith-based PvE build. And you know what? It's not bad weapon for PvP either. You just can't spam the weapon art. Or Ash of War, as they call it in this game. And there's the Dragon Barrow map. And we need to go somewhere. I forget where I need to go now. Wait, no I don't. I'm gonna make another detour, I think, because if this is... Yeah, this is it, I think. These freaking dogs are more of a pain in the ass than they should be. Give them a mega wide berth, or as wide a berth as possible. Hi. The Grace is here, that's his fire. Fuck. We're gonna rest to get rid of the Grail debuff a minute, and also to cause those dogs to piss off.
Well, there's been a... How can I help?
Now, what he has that we're gonna want is he's got the beast repellent torch that we're going to want. And also these serpent arrows, which we're going to want later. I don't think we need anything. Oh, maybe the ritual pot. Yeah, probably going to want the pot and the beast repellent torch.
Have a safe journey.
Now I need from here to figure out we'll figure it out on the move, I think. Flight pinions. Thanking you. I think it's somewhere. It's somewhere close, I think. Unless I'm being stupid and forgetting my... Ah! That's a stupid death that shouldn't have happened. Fuck. I give you a free pass to take the piss out of me in the comments for that one. That was stupid. That was... Oh. I wasn't paying fucking attention. I might have to grab the other map and figure out where it is after I get the other map. Okay, that one wasn't my fault, damn. But we're not going to die from that one, so it doesn't matter as much. Grab this and rest at this, just so I don't do that stupid falling thing again. Boom. Ah, I know where it is. I'm gonna jump this gorge. Like so. I think I'm gonna quickly rummage through here a minute as well. Yeah, great runes. Runes. Pick up the last. There we go. Runes. Now. The jump I need to make is over there by those broken trees, I think. Yeah. It's just the other side here. We jump down here, and then we jump. No, game! Bro, the ledge greaser. The fucking ledge lubricator, man. The ledge lubricator, bro. The grab place greaser. And I should not be down here. I should not be down here, and I can't really take advantage of it either, so... Fucking stupid outcrop oiler, man. Cliff creaming bastard. Oh. Right, now this is a part that's probably going to be a massive pain in the ass. We grab these Aeonian butterflies. I really should have grabbed a lantern as well, actually. I should have farmed and grabbed a lantern. You will not be fought again, probably, in this cave run, but I want this. And there's the other weapon that we're going to be leveling up, probably. Fire grease. Ah! The rats killed me, for fuck's sake. Oof. What we want in here, the main item that we want in here, is what the boss drops. Now, the boss in here is a duo boss. And it's a pair of enemies that will become very common and very easy later. But the particular ones we're about to fight will be pretty tough because we are pretty... Ah! Okay. No, 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 no. Don't want to lose my runes. I do not want to lose my runes, thank you. Fuck. This has not been a very good bloody run through this at this point in time. I'm gonna opt not to heal, which may be a mistake. Pop this out. Yes! Got a cheeky crit stab. I'm gonna drink up now. That was a really bad drink time, actually. Dodge. Bad, that was bad. Do this. And there's the big bleed. There's the big bleed. Oh, that was a bad... I dodged into it. No, I dodged into it. Ah, I dodged into the phalanx. I dodged into it. Fuck. I wonder. Do I have... No, I don't think I do, because it doesn't... No. I'd need to bump my dex a considerable chunk. Wait for that gas cloud to disappear before we make the jump. Because even if the second one appears, we'll be past it. Hit him with a backstab. I know I said I wouldn't fight you afterwards, but, you know, vengeance is mine. Victory will be mine! I mean, what? Down here. And now I've had my refresher course on this place, I probably won't get my way through it again. And I'm still gonna get... That might be run over. Jesus. Unless I have a poison bolus, which I don't think I've even found yet. Drink the flask of physic. Yeah, we're literally just gonna ball. We're gonna ball. Because I don't think the poison ticks are really gonna matter too much in the grand scheme of whether I win or lose or not. I'm probably just gonna lose either way. But at least if I'm in a fight, I can get the cheeky. Drink flask. Crit stabs, we hit the crit stabs, we hit those. Here we go. We hit those, we hit those, we heal. There we go. Drink that. It's down to 2 flasks. No. Might be worth me using the wolves in here instead of the jellyfish. Because the jellyfish does do bleed, but against these guys, I think bodies for more stun attacks are more valuable. And yeah, I know I could probably go away and do a couple of other things, but the reason why I want to do these guys first is because what these guys give me will make everything else faster. So I suffer now to save suffering later, if that makes sense. Not to mention the massive dopamine rush of completing this I normally get. Because I've done this a couple times. There is easier ways to do it. There is like easier starting classes and stuff to do this with. Like this is super easy to do with the mage class, with astrologer. Simply because you get a spell. Right, gotta hit the jump. And I hit the jump successfully this time. Goodbye. I'm in the boss room now. Come on. Oh. That's what I wanted. That's a big bleed. That's a big bleed early. That is a big early bleed. That's it. Keep mad dogging. Keep mad dogging. There we go. That's a big one. And that makes things easier. That makes things a lot easier. I did that the wrong way around. Pop this. Pop this. Bad timing on my part. That was a Scarlet Rot puke. Dodge into them instead of away from them. No! I did not think that was hit me. God damn it. Oh, I did not think that was going to hit me. I thought that was going to go past me. Oh, Jesus. I do not have the arcane to wield that properly, or else I'd maybe try giving them a bit of poison first. Yeah, I think the mad dogging worked out a lot more than the jellyfish did, so we're gonna go with that again. The trick is, with these two doing this early, the one-on-one, I fucked up. That's not a bad sign for the rest of this attempt. It's not a good sign for the rest of this attempt, sorry. The trick is, for doing it this early, is that if it was a one-on-one boss fight, it would not be overly difficult. Because you can dodge one person, you can keep it on top of one person. What makes it difficult is that it's... Fuck. What makes it difficult is that it's a two-on-one fight this early. Even as a two-on-one fight, this fight is not difficult at, like, say, level 50 or 60. Because at level 50 or 60, you have encountered the Clean Rot Knights a couple of times, and they're just not that difficult. These guys do have a little buff, but what makes them difficult is that it's a 2v1 this early. Wow, that was a snipe. Jesus Christ. Get the big slash in. Heal up. Right, don't dodge backwards. That is the only way you don't want to dodge against this. Ah, crap. Okay. I knew that attempt was a write-off anyway. I knew that attempt was a write-off when I screwed up the first jump. No. Is it worth me maybe going away, pumping the levels into Dex? Because I think what might help is me putting the 2 levels into Dex to be able to wield the Bloodhound's Fang, because I can two-hand it and eliminate the strength requirement. It doesn't nullify it completely, but it will make my strength theoretically high enough to be able to use it. That's not a problem. But the thing with these guys is they have... That's really bad. That's really bad. That was an awful attempt. And this I still count as being... Okay, poo. There goes my runes, probably, unless I can... Yeah, because this is medium rot. I don't think even if I... Oops. Let's give it a try. Just see if I can get to my runes and preserve my runes. Not that they're very many or very... important in the long run, because it's only like $1,000, but I would rather not lose them, if at all possible. Drain. Yeah, shit. There goes my stuff. Well, there goes my runes. Big oof. It's fine. Wait a minute. Don't I have... How much does it take me to level up at the minute? 1400. Let me. I don't have any spells. I want to go to my physic. Boost stamina. If I current. Oh, this might be a mistake. Screw it. I'm gonna try it. The 6 will give me how many? 2000. So. Yeah, I'm gonna use just this to sync the level into Dex a minute. Ah, I went too far that time. I suck at this today, don't I? God damn. Yeah, hope. You know what? I'm actually just straight up gonna use this. The Memory of Grace. Because it will return me to the last site that Grace visited and drop my runes. But at least I can drop my runes. Pooh! Shouldn't that have dropped my runes here? Oh wow, that was only 600 that I lost that. I don't know why I'm trying this again. Yeah. Get rid of this. And that was one of my best attempts at that particular jump. Goomba stomp him for 5 damage. I find it funny that you can actually land on shit and it will actually do damage, however tiny. Retrieve lost runes, which is, in this particular case, literally nothing. Ooh. I almost shit my pants, but that's fine. Because I didn't actually fuck it up. Let's summon these. Dodge into the spear. Oh. Oh. Ah! Eesh. Fuck me. That was, Eesh, I got mid-air skewered. Anyone for Frostwolf kebabs? Jesus. That was not great, but I think I make it. Made it. Hey, Buggy. Oh! Run, 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 run away, baby. Oh. We dodge this with the guile of a ninja. Oh, boing. Boing again. Make sure that starts following me from over there. Perfect. That was basically a perfect run. Let this regen. And in we go. Drop the wolves. Dodge into the spear. Back up. Oh, wow. That's me dead. Because I'm not even going to get to use a flask before I stand up. Yeah, hope. Oh. That was 2 of the worst attempts at the actual boss fight with 2 of the best attempts at the goddamn free run. Wow. Big oofs. That's okay. That's okay. That works. That works. That's fine. And we're over. And we're over. We're over Red Rover. Too slow. You gotta go faster. You gotta go faster, faster, faster. And here we go for another run at this. What? Huh? Huh? What? What just... And that was an... Yeah, I'm not even gonna... That's definitely gonna get me rotted, so I'm not even gonna... The gist right now is if I get rotted before I get to the boss room, that's a restart. Because this place does... That was an awful one, but I should be able to make it. Because this floor stuff gives you... I think it's medium rot it gives you. Which will drain your HP way too quickly. At this level. Like, I will die 3 times over before the rot would fade. So... If I get poisoned, the run gets 3 times as difficult, and I might as well just restart. Because while I can outlast the poison, it basically means that I will have no flasks for the fight. Taking any damage throughout is not optimal, but I can take a couple of hits. Just gonna go right for it. Fuck me. There we go. Right, and now I am going to quickly swap the wolves with the jellyfish and try it again with the jellyfish. Because I seem to be able to get critical hits a bit more consistently with the jellyfish as my... Oh. Jellyfish, you gonna shoot it? Come on, shoot him. Not that one. Right, I'm gonna drink this to give myself a stamina boost. Quickly get the backstab so we get the extra health. Oh. Yep, you're not rotting me today, son of a bitch. Hit it with that dodge roll spam. Get a quick little regen. That's not good. I've not bled either of them, and my jellyfish is dead. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I think the wolves are definitely the better one. Give this a couple more attempts. If not, I might need to, like, back out. Perhaps. And maybe... Beautiful attempt to jump. No problem there. No problem there at all. I might have to go maybe get a level or 2 just so I can use the Bloodhound's Fang and come back using the Bloodhound's Fang and see if that makes a difference. And also the fucking lantern so I can see what the hell I'm doing in these caves. Jesus. Run. Boing. 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 Oh. Right, switch back to the wolves, because the wolves are definitely the better choice. Make sure there's nothing else optimal that I could be doing. Since that does make a difference, since their damage is basically evenly split between physical types and holy. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's a good switch. Makes me look a little stupid, but you know what? That is a good switch. Gives me a bit of damage against... gives me a bit more resistance against all of the types we can use. Shit. Drink this. Fucking... I rolled into the... Oh, I rolled into the fucking slash and then got hit by the fucking scythe projectile. Ugh. Right, I am going to walk away for a minute for the sake of my sanity. I can fast travel back here now that I have that, but we're gonna go and do what do I want to do even? What would even help me? That wouldn't really help. Fuck. There is a lot, realistically, I could do. But it's whether or not I want to do it right now. And... You know what? This might be another thing that backfires entirely, but I want to go down here at some point, well, relatively soon anyway, to grab the thing that's down here. So let me see if I can quickly bonk, bonk. Jump. I should be able to withstand this. Poison bone darts. Too close. And we drop down here. That will absorb a good chunk of my stamina. I might be dead. Yeah. Shit. Oh, this thing can be so random. Sometimes it will go up and down like 3 times before it will even think about turning around and coming at me. Other times it will be hot on your heels. It's so awful. All of the goddamn dungeons with these fucking things in them, I think my least favorite dungeons in the game. Like, real talk. because all you can really do is just dodge them. There's no counterplay to them, like you can't break them or anything. So if they just decide to camp you one time, you're screwed. Like there's nothing you can do. Cool. I'm gonna drink this. That's coming down right behind me, I think. That's coming down right behind me, I think. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running. And here is the gooner I want to be. I forgot he had a combo. He had a combo. I got the... What? Ah, that should have been a backstab. That really should have been a backstab. Christ. Right, I think I'll give this an attempt or two more before calling it a stream for today. Yep, there's the fucking thing. I wondered why it was... Yeah. Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. And as soon as it goes past, we go run. We drop. We go run. It's not coming down here. It's not coming down here. Get to the end of the fucking bridge now. Oh, and up here we go. And up here we go. Right, I don't have to do the fight against that dude because he hasn't followed me as quickly or closely this time. That probably should have been a crit too, but that's fine. Oh. There we go with the crits. Drink. No input read, sweet. Dodge. This. Drink. You know what? I'm actually gonna... I need to do this. Yeah, you were not. What? I swear the hitbox on some things in this game. Yeah, before I start really getting myself in trouble on YouTube, I'm gonna call it here for today. It's been fun, guys. I will post more Elden Ring in the future. I might do a couple bits on this save just to save the repetitiveness on stream. But I won't do any more before next stream at least. So see you guys in the next one.